Now, you had asked also about my point of view on choice and my point of view about gay marriage.
Gay rights.
Well, gay rights.
Gay rights in general?
But, yeah, but it can encompass that, certainly.
I don't have a political speech. I'm in favor of a woman's right to choose unequivocally. Period. When it comes down to gay rights, I think that this is a matter of equal protection under the laws, which is a constitutional right. I think the question of gay rights is our time's issue of civil rights, what confronted Americans in the 1960s. This is a question that history is going to judge us on. So I believe it's full participation and equal protection under the laws. In my business career, I've extended benefits to domestic partners, pretty much the entire roster of benefits in every company I've ever worked for. And it's something I believe in. And to me, it's just a very straightforward position.
And then how about gay marriage?
Well, you know, to me, I don't understand what the issue is, other than, you know, this could be a diversion that Republicans are trying to get Democrats to talk about, saying, well, is this an issue of marriage or civil unions or otherwise? And I think oftentimes a lot of those decisions are going to have to be made within, you know, from a religious standpoint, from the respective religious institution where that person's from. And there are some institutions which will never recognize a gay marriage, and that's a religious question. And I believe that there's got to be a very distinct separation of theology from policy. So I'm not going to get into the answers about what happens within somebody's religion. But from a matter of the way that we recognize couples under the law, and if that means that its marriage is defined by a civil marriage ceremony, that sort of thing, then I'm in favor of that. The alternative is a lot worse. The alternative means that there is one group of Americans who do not have equal protection under the law. And once we allow any one group not to have equal rights and equal protection, then where does that lead? What doors does that open up for others to be discriminated against? And we've got to stop that. And I really do believe that people are going to look at us, you know, over time, and they're going to say, what did America do then in 2007 and 2008, and how we acted upon this?
And if I could have one more follow-up on that, the issue of don't ask, don't tell.
In the military?
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Such an astute political response.
Yeah. You know, again, I look to what Harry Truman did in desegregating the military with the stroke of the pen and an executive order. And not to be overly poetic, but you know, the decision between what is discriminatory and not, what is the right thing to do and not the right thing to do, the difference between that is as thin as, you know, a line of ink on a sheet of paper. And the fact of the matter is that, you know, our president chooses not to have the courage to be able to secure equal rights in the military is something that's unacceptable to me. I don't know about you, but I watched the Republican debate, if you saw it, and it was an interesting thing as they were asked questions about the policy of don't ask, don't tell. And every single one of them just said, well, it's the Uniform Code of Military Conduct and it's law covered. They found every new slimy political way not to answer the question. But what I would tell you very straightforward is, you know, that's a dumb policy, and it's a matter of you know, making sure that there's equal protection in the military as well.
And then